Hi everyone. So I'm jumping on. So I've got 3 cards in front of me here, which is going to direct this message, and we'll see where we go from here. So this isn't for anyone in particular, but what I'm going to say is we've got the sacral chakra, we've got a root chakra, and we've got the third eye chakra. And the 3 key words is creation, foundation, and signs. So basically, this message today is talking about something major that happened for someone. Possibly could have been to do with the home life. It could have been something where someone was evicted, someone was kicked out, someone had broken up. Something happened regarding someone's home, and something had to be rebuilt basically. There's some kind of foundation that was, well, they thought it was theirs forever after, possibly their support system. There was something that happened significantly within a home life. Now, the advice for this is, in that destruction and in that moment was when there was some kind of, there was something in that moment that sparked something within you to then, I don't know, start something completely different, maybe catapulted you in a completely different direction in life. Especially if, say if it was like an unexpected removal of a house or something like that, and then you was kind of put somewhere for the time being, but then it kind of put you somewhere where you wasn't known. It's like you didn't know this place, and something was ignited, kind of thing, like sparked within you from this unexpected turn of events. Now, the advice of this is you are being given signs. There is always signs that is guiding you on your path. It's like, stay true to the path that you are being guided on. So it's like there's signs all around you guys. So if you've been seeing numbers, like synchronized numbers, mirrored numbers, in fact I'll tell you a few mirrored numbers that you might have been seeing. 07, no, but I'm going to say it now actually, 0707, but I weren't going to say that. 0808, 0909, and also 1111, and what was the other one? 1441. So if them numbers you have been seeing, I would highly recommend that you do go and look up the meaning and the message that you are being given. But also, whatever numbers you have been seeing, if you have been seeing them, even down to animals, if you've been seeing certain animals like frequently, like more frequently, look at how many that you're seeing, and then look at the spiritual message for that, because there's always a message within these things, because this is saying that you are being given a lot of signs for you to be guided along this path. So don't be worried about this. You are being protected and you are being guided along this way. Also guys, if you could please like and subscribe to my channel, this helps me get these messages out to more people who may need them from me. But also, the energy exchange given, you always gain more messages on my future readings. Yeah, there's something like you're in karma waters now, basically. You're about to go. So whatever storm it was that happened, I don't know what happened, but it's like, well, it could have been, this could have been something regarding a relationship where someone possibly didn't choose you and chose to be somewhere else or do something else. There's something going on. There could have been somebody else involved, but maybe was having a baby possibly. Someone kind of made maybe a reckless decision, which then caused something major in someone else's life, basically. Yeah, there was some kind of truth being revealed. Maybe someone did do something sneaky behind your back and you was shown something, or you was, there was something that, some truth was given to you. But yeah, it's an ending, this, a major ending, and it was causing a lot of anxiety. Whatever this was giving you a lot of mental overthinking. You know, it's like, I feel like you might have lost yourself in this. Like, Joe, you can lose your own direction and sense of purpose, kind of thing, through whatever's going on. That possibly could have happened. We've got the 8 of Pentacles and we've got Temperance. We've got the Five of Swords, the Fool, the Star, the King of Swords. Ace of Swords, Two of Cups. Right, so basically this is saying whatever happened, and then with this creative energy that was given and this spark to do something, it's like, one minute. Right, one sec. Basically he was given some kind of creative energy to start something brand new. Now Luna said that something broke completely. Maybe it was someone's work, maybe someone's job ended, someone's career possibly ended, or there was a business that you'd done and it ended up failing and you had to kind of shut it down, kind of thing. There's something major going on with somebody's foundation that they'd created, which they thought was their forever path, kind of thing. But this is saying like, I don't know if there was something that was done a bit reckless with this, whether it was a relationship or a career, like a business. There's something that was done fast that wasn't completely understood. So if it was a work business, then it was as if like you put so much effort and money, energy, whatever it was, into something, but it wasn't, you didn't know everything about it. Or if it was a relationship, you kind of was in a relationship and it went from 0 to 100 fast, where you moved in, everything, and then that's when you start to understand and see the real person. Basically this is saying this change that happened, I don't think it was what you wanted. It was kind of happened to you. It happened in a way that it was out of your control. There was no way you could stop this from happening. It was like there was something regarding the truth basically, but also at the same time it's like there was like a lack of speaking the truth here. There was something that wasn't communicated, and this had to happen for then you to see the truth of either this work or this person. Now this is saying that there's something unexpected happening when it comes to this new project, this new work that you've been working on, whatever it means. And I feel like you have been there's been something that's been taking a lot of time, but it was meant to happen. You was meant to show commitment, persistence, and really lay this foundation for this new idea and this new you. So if it was your home, where you was creating this new home, and it might take ages to get all your new bits and bobs, say if you'd not had a couch or whatever it was like you was meant to do it from yourself basically. And if that is the case, then this energy that you're going into now is so much more balanced. You will feel so much more peaceful. I feel like there's a lot of, this was all to do with patience. You was being tested majorly on patience, but then it was like not losing hope while nothing was coming in, and actually still persisting and going forward with your dreams, because that's when this recognition comes in. You've got the 6 of Wands here and the 3 of Wands. It's like some of you could be actually moving from this. So whatever this is that you've really been pouring into, if you are wanting to go somewhere different, so if this was a house, something happened with your home and then you was put somewhere that was unfamiliar, but you still, you know, got on with it because it was like you understood that things happen for a reason, then you will get to go to the dream place that you wanted, that destiny, that whatever it is that you are wanting. You was working on your confidence and belief and not losing hope in the process. But this is saying that you was very resilient with this. I feel like there was a lot of pullback for this. It was like this unexpected change. There was a lot of resistance. You was really trying to keep whatever it was that was being took away from you, basically. But at the same time, that resilience that you have, it's like, it shows how much strength you've got, basically, and how much of a commitment you have. It's like you then now are learning from the past. Whatever this was in the past, you have learned big times. Now it might have been needing to put boundaries up, actually learning to get to know people, seeing the truth for people, using your intuition and not doubting your intuition when certain things are happening or being shown to you. But you are about to go into this energy of freedom. There's wealth here, there's success, there's you then making healthy choices for yourself. It's like you will then be really happy and content with the future, planning what you're going to be doing. It's like you are forward planning then. It's like maybe you haven't been able to do that. It's like this hard work that you have been doing will be paying off, and it will go in your favor. Honestly, there's some kind of major success coming in. It's like there's something that you've done which is then being highlighted and being recognized, and it's like a wish come true, a wish fulfillment. People like supporting you, and you know, whatever you've been through, it's like people see this. They might not have told you, but this is the energy that you're going into. But there is two paths as well, guys. I can see the Two of Wands with the Nine of Swords. No, not the Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, these two paths that are coming up, which you can take, you know, it's really like going, don't resist these paths that are coming up for you now, because it's like, it is for you. Don't be in that head overthinking it, trying to stop yourself from having what is truly destined for you. Because after that, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is success. Wherever you are working on creating now, guys, you are literally laying down this foundation, this stable foundation that will be creating this platform for your work. It's like you will feel so financially independent and successful. People will look at you as somebody who's gone from this to this, and it might have took a long time, but that doesn't matter. It's showing as well how much resilience you do have and resistance, how much strength you can get back up again and restart something, and actually focus on that and not be depleted and stay down. It's like you can, yeah, you can see what's on the bottom of this as well. Don't be imprisoned by your past, create the brand new you and hold that vision. That's what you was doing, which is the Owl as well. It's like, yeah, there was a lot of clarity given here. Love yourself for the courage you've shown to arrive at the best version today. Wow, yeah. It's like, yeah, show that gratitude to who you are, because whatever you had to go through is a lot. Maybe you're not even showing that to yourself. Maybe you actually not actually understanding or actually really realizing what you've been through. Maybe you just kind of shrugged it off and, you know, kind of get back up again, which is good. But then at the same time, maybe that's part of a coping, like something that you've always done, what might need addressing now, for you to then actually see what you have been through and really reflect back on that, and, you know, show the gratitude to yourself for that as well. See what the angels want to say. So donations and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organisations and the people who spiritually support you and inspire you. And I know that your generosity will be returned to you many-fold in a lot of miracles and a lot of ways. The time supplies money. The time, supplies, money or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. Now I do think that's what you've been doing. So it's like, this is what I mean. So when I said that whatever this destruction was that happened and you've still got back up again, this is what I mean. Maybe that's what it was for this to be caused. Maybe you was over helping and giving to people that wasn't being supportive towards you. Maybe this was the lesson that you was having to learn. So whatever things you have done will be given back to you, and I think that's what's happening now. This is why the success is there. This is why the you know, it's like you didn't wish anything bad on anyone. It's like you still carried on helping or doing whatever it was, no matter, even when you was going through this. And then we've got the power of prayer. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing. and be open to the miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love and answers are awaiting your prayer. Wow. And wow, my voice is going on. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives to you in response to your prayers. Now, I do think this is what you've been doing. I feel like you've just not lost hope. I feel like you have been being grateful, and if you haven't, this is your guidance to do so, because this was surrendering this. And actually, maybe it's something that you didn't like to do. Maybe you didn't like to ask for help or burden people with whatever's going on in your life. And this is why I think this, with the Nine of Wands is there. I feel like you carried so much and didn't actually ask anyone or burden anybody with whatever you was going through, and just kind of did it in silence. But now it's like, this is like that wounded warrior energy as well. It's like, you kept going. Whatever you've been through, guys, honestly, you are going to get this good karma to come straight to you now, honestly. I'm going to get a new card. Well, 3. So, we've got number 6, a number 15 and a number 3. So 6, 6 and 3. So we've got the full moon completion, and we've got the annular solar eclipse, the ring of fire, and we've got the waxing crescent with growth. So it says the full moon is a time, and this is what we're at today as well. So this is the day that marks this good karma coming in possibly. This is when things fully change now. Maybe whatever this cycle is that you was in, and you know, having to have this patience, is now concluded. So it's like, it's a time of completion and fruition. And this card represents the energy of a job well done. Celebrate your accomplishment and take a moment to appreciate your hard work and the progress you've made. This is where this reflecting comes in about your journey. Really, really show gratitude to who you are and where you've got to. You know, anything, even the failures, you know, everything that's happened has all happened for this present day, for this divine time, in this divine moment, for whoever you are at this present moment. So know that this moon now is a time now to show that reflection and that gratitude to yourself, so that you can release this and step through that new door, that new chapter. So the ring of fire, a time to find your passion and embrace your power. Use this energy and eclipse to take bold action. So whatever it is that you've been working on, you know, putting into, it's like you are now free to take this leap of faith in this. But it's like, use this energy to find this power to be able to put yourself out for something. Don't hesitate in this, because you will be successful. As this moon moves into the waxing crescent phase, you'll notice that it is growing in size, just like the opportunities and ideas that are blossoming in your life. This card represents the energy of growth and encourages you to nourish your ideas and keep moving forward with them. Yeah, it's like, keep going, keep moving forward, keep putting these ideas into reality. It's like, whatever you've been working on, if you actually as well, because it's like, ask for your needs to vet. I can see this here. So maybe if some of you do need help, maybe you need to be asking for this. If you need some kind of help in some kind of way, please don't hesitate, because like I say, I think this is what you've done in the past. You've not asked for help, you've literally just carried everything and just moved in silence because you didn't want to burden people. So this is now where that old way of doing that is now no longer serving you. You've got the same repeated numbers. We've got 11, 11 on the bottom. You've got the same repeated numbers. So we've got 12, 12, which is 3 and 3. But also we had that a minute ago, and now we've got 6, 6, 6. It's like there's lots of 6s there. Now, no matter what I do on my dice or my, like when I've been doing pre-messages or I get messages for myself, the same repeating 6s have been coming out constantly. Number 3 and number 6 comes out constant. And it's like, number 3 is communication, Gemini energy. networking, your close circle, your people around you, people who you are with the majority of the time, but also it is about the socialising, your siblings, your neighbours, that kind of stuff. But then the number 6 is like the 6th house, which is about your daily routines, your daily tasks, your health, your image, your home, how you help others, how you be of service in some kind of way. So we've got duality and we've got reflection. Yeah, so this is like within that you are the shadows of the darkened beams of light. The divine is reminding you to embrace the duality that is in your individual spark. The spark is being ignited and is ready to be illuminated for the path ahead. And that is what I said about this. Whatever destruction happened, there was something that was given to you for you to go forward with. It's like whatever struggle, whatever it was, then was being given, you can then use that, embrace that as a power, and maybe help other people in the same scenario. I don't know, whatever it is, it's like something come from that. Whatever destruction happened, it like sparked this creative energy and it gives you some passion to do something. This is now saying as well, oh, 1 minute, the affirmation: I fully embrace who I am and allow change where it is needed. I trust the duality within me. This is what I mean. This, whatever happened, this is something that you didn't see coming. Oh no, you might have seen coming. No, because I think you was resisting this for some time, and then something really significant had to happen for you to not be able to have any control, because I feel like you wasn't seeing the signs at the beginning, or you was ignoring them. You was trying to hold on to something for whatever reason, because it might have been comfortable. You didn't want it to end, I don't know. When you allow time to reflect, you allow yourself to see where the inner shifts are needed. It is time for you to look at your beliefs and ask, is this serving me? Or is it time for me to release this? Reflect, refocus, and adjust. Affirmation: as I refocus on what serves my highest good, I feel myself shift into the highest of selves. And this is what I mean. This here now, we've never talked about this number 3 and this number 6. I think this is now really reflect on what you're doing with your time, your day-to-day time. Are you doing too much of one thing? Are you not doing enough of another thing? Are you neglecting another area of your life? Are you doing things for other people when you know that you should be doing it for yourself? This is time to reflect now, and if you are doing things that really doesn't suit or align with you, now is the time at this moment to release this and, you know, cut certain things out. Or maybe in general, if you are not giving yourself any time for anything, make sure you start to put that into place, because like I said, there's so many number 6s there, and I feel like this destruction, whatever this was, it was all for you to see yourself and see your worth as well, and really pour into yourself. Maybe change certain eating habits, maybe start to, so for instance, this could be a number of things. This, when I say something about your foundation, this could have been something how you move as well, because this happened to me a couple of years ago. And it's funny because I remember saying, I understand why that happened. So I had a car since I was 17. I'm like 36 now. This happened a couple of years ago. But basically, I relied on that car and didn't actually appreciate how much I needed that car. And I was always late everywhere. So for instance, since I don't have the car and I have to go on public transport, at first I couldn't get, no, I did surrender to it, but it's like, I understand now. I'm not late to school and it's not that far, but in the car I was always late. It's like, it was for me to put routine. So then at the same time, because I don't have to walk to school because it does take an hour to walk, but car wise it's not that far, it's like 50, that's what I'm saying, so now I have to stop a lot earlier. But this is what I mean, it was making me prioritise and get more of a healthy routine into place, but also at the same time I have to then prioritise certain things and my health. So then sometimes I would get on the tram, but then I'd walk. So I started to do more walking, and I just stopped doing stuff like that because I was too focused on other stuff. I was overdoing. So this is that prime example what could have happened. So I'm telling you this because if something like that has happened where you have been left with no way of moving about when it comes to your vehicle, see the good in whatever that is, because now I really appreciate just the small things of being able to go to the tip. But if I did get a car now, I wouldn't use it for no reason. So basically it's like I would make sure that I use that when I did need to use it, and when I do have a car, use it to go and do things that I never did. So it's like I had the car but I didn't do the stuff that I wanted to do because I was prioritising other people and other things. So this is what I'm saying. So sometimes we have to really sit back and really see what we're doing, and are we actually doing stuff for us? And when then something gets taken away, that's a big wake-up call. It's like, wow, I didn't get to do anything to kind of do that now, but this is what has to happen if we don't. Because I had a lot of signs before that happened. I was given a lot of warnings and I kept resisting the change. I kept resisting it. So prime example, guys. So just wanted to share that with you. So I hope that made sense and maybe gives someone more clarity to understand if it is something what they weren't thinking, and now they're realising like, oh, I know what she's on about now. But yeah, lots of love, guys. Bye for now.